Is there any herb that can test your patience more than this one? And of course, we're talking about parsley. They say parsley seeds have to go to the devil himself and back 7 times before they'll germinate. And honestly, when you're staring at blank seed cells for 3 weeks, you start to wonder, did I fail? And it's certainly going to feel that way. Now, standard advice says to be patient, but I'll be honest, we ain't got a lot of that. It says parsley takes 3 to 4 weeks to germinate, but here at Carter's Gardens, we don't accept slow without knowing the why. Today we're going to run a side-by-side experiment. Tray A gets the standard treatment, dry seeds into the soil. I'm going to show you how we're getting the most bang for our buck when making this potting mix specifically for parsley. And tray B is going to get the spa treatment. We're going to soak them for 24 hours in warm water. Will the soak actually shave a week off of the germination time? Or is it just going to be another gardening myth? Let's find out. Step 1 for this experiment is going to be starting the soak. We're going to put about 110 degree water in a pint mason jar. Now you're going to notice they float at first. That's just surface tension on the water and the dry coating from the seedlings. So we're going to let these sit for exactly 24 hours. While these guys take a bath, we're going to go ahead and set up our control group. This will be the dry batch. I'm going to be using my standard garden mix for this, which is just going to be the sifted Fox Farm Happy Frog and sifted worm castings. We do a 1-to-4 ratio on that. So we use 12 quarts of Fox Farm Happy Frogs, and then we use 4 pounds, which come out to 3 quarts of sifted worm castings. Completely synthetic free, of course. Into the soil they go, no help, no head start. This is exactly how most people will plant them, and exactly why most people are going to get frustrated. While we wait for those seeds to soak, we need to talk about why parsley is so stubborn to germinate. It's not because the seed is bad, it's because it's smart. In nature, parsley is a biennial. If it dropped its seed in autumn and they germinated on a warm November day, then a frost came through, they would be toast. So nature gave it a defense mechanism. The seed coat is loaded with chemical inhibitors called furanocommunerins. If I butchered it, my bad. It's going to be right here, which is a germination inhibitor. You can think of these inhibitors as a heavy, oily raincoat, and their whole purpose is to prevent oxygen and moisture from getting into the center of the seed. They essentially put the seeds in a medically induced coma. In the wild, it takes weeks and weeks of cold rain to slowly but surely wash off that oily raincoat. That tells the seed there's plenty of moisture. That means winter is definitely over and it is okay to germinate. When we plant dry seeds indoors, we're asking a tiny sprinkler to do in a few weeks what nature does in multiple weeks. And that's why it takes 28 days. But with this jar, we're hoping to hack the system and mimicking nature in 24 hours. We are manually washing off that chemical inhibitor in hopes that the seed will wake up and run. So it's been 24 hours, and if you notice this water is looking a little dingy, it's because that is actually the inhibitor leaching out of the seeds. Handling wet seeds can be tricky, but I've found with the little eyedropper or medicine dropper, it seems to work out perfectly. We've done it with celery and parsley, and it's pretty sweet. And it really helps with spacing the seeds out properly because as you're picking them up, you can just pick up one and then put it per cell. And what I like to do is put one in each corner and then one in the center to maximize my chances of getting good germination, because even with this trick, germination with parsley is still kind of a hassle, but not as bad. We're going to cover these lightly because parsley does not need light to germinate. So we're just going to put a thin layer of soil over the top of them and give them a good mist. Well, there it is. Well, day 11, and we have parsley on the rise. Man, it's hard to get this. Another one popping out right there. And that is on the unsoaked side. And then we got one poking out on the soaked side. So they both germinated on the same day. Starting to have questions about this theory. Little added bonus here. Ended up having been amaranth, is what everybody seems to think that is. come up in the celery. The one celery hasn't germinated yet, but the thyme seems to be enjoying the worm casting Fox Farm Happy Frog mix. So does everything else besides the celery and possibly the onions. We planted these onions the same day we planted all those onions. It's day 24 for our parsley experiment, where we soaked some parsley seeds and we did not soak the other ones. And clearly, by looking at it, you can see that there's one that produced really good plants and there's one that didn't produce such good plants. And then what we did, I just noticed as we were moving them out here, is the fact that I actually have some that are now sprouting after 24 days. But the big question was, does soaking them speed up the germination, especially if you build soil specifically for parsley? Seed starting mix for parsley. And so you've got the parsley soaked on the right, parsley not soaked on the left. Clearly, the parsley on the left looks bigger, more healthy, definitely ready to not be watered for a minute. It looks like that one's actually going to seed already, which isn't good, but it is what it is. And then, like I said, we got 2 more germinating on this side. So total, we got 3 plants from the not soaked. And right now, if those seedlings make it, we've got 4 from the soaked. The first one to germinate was actually the unsoaked. So 12 quarts of Fox Farm Happy Frogs with 3 quarts of worm castings ended up producing healthier, bigger plants. If you have any really cool tips and tricks on how to get better parsley germination, let us know in the comments below. But overall, definitely mixed reviews on this experiment. So here in a few weeks, we'll be transplanting these. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you get the notification for when we transplant them. And we'll see how they do throughout the season.